Welcome to FurCast, episode 270. I'm your host of this evening, Paradox the Red Wolf.
I'm your fabulous Blue Fox host who missed episode 269, Pharaoh.
And I'm your guest, the direwolf Ikasari.
Yeah, we don't know where
69.
CJ is. He was a bad dog again. And by bad dog, we mean, I guess his brakes seized up in his car, so he had to, take somebody else's car and drive to his shop to get a trailer to go to his house, to then put his car on the trailer to then go to his shop so that he could fix his brakes, so that he could then drive his car on the trailer back. And then, anyway, but the point is, CJ will actually be here tonight at some point, just not yet. So, yeah.
Don't forget the part where the car he was originally going to take to go get his trailer, battery died.
Yeah. CJ's not having a very good day. So, yeah. But in the meantime, we're here to do FurCast with you guys. So shout out to everybody tuned in. We do have quite a few people tuned in tonight. And shout out to Boozy Barrister as well. He's in the chat room. And we're eating Stroop waffles. More of these Stroop waffles from...
Yeah, I'm just going to leave that for you. There's only one left.
Yeah.
Since they're kind of like fox bait, so...
They are fox bait. You should use them against him.
I should. Just get the little tiny snack ones and be like, here.
Yeah.
You want a treat?
It's like a
You want
Scooby
treat?
snack.
So, quick house update, since we haven't talked about the house of the new studio in a little while. I haven't pushed out a vlog because not much... It's basically just us doing stupid shit at the moment. We want to wait till we get the walls up. But speaking of the walls, the actual construction of them is pretty much done now. Well, except for the server room, and then basically
The studio part, the frame is up.
the studio framing is up. The door, we have a door.
Yes, there's a door.
So there's that. There's pictures of that on my Twitter, by the way. So if anybody's curious, you can check that out. I didn't put them in the roundup.
There's a door that terrifies my dog, but she won't go through it.
Yeah, your dog won't go through the door, but will go around the door through the frame of the wall.
So
which
long
is
as the
hilarious.
door is open,
Yeah.
not when it's closed. She won't go through when it's closed.
But
That's how they work.
So basically, the plan, I guess, is to change the window in the front of the house, and then get a cherry picker to bring drywall up, because we have to bring how many sheets of drywall?
47?
37 sheets of drywall, and
47.
47.
Yeah.
So we're not carrying that up 3
Yeah.
flights of stairs.
It's a
But,
pain in the ass getting 8 up just for the one room.
Yeah. So there's going to be a new window on the front of the house and everything like that. So, but yeah, at some point there will be some video, but there are pictures up on Twitter. So both Pharaoh's Twitter and my Twitter. So you guys can check that out.
Wolf of the Year says, will you apologize for something Pharaoh last week?
I think you're missing
Melatonin?
melatonin. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you were drugged.
Oh, melatonin as like a verb of being melatoned.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, she told you to take that at noon.
I did.
You also said it would keep me awake like it did for you.
I didn't know. That's why I told you to take it at noon. Then it's 6, and you're like, I'm going to take this now.
It was not 6. It was 4.
No, it was about 6.
It was 4. I remember the time.
Sure.
Because
Still,
then I
tried
don't
waking
remember
you up,
time.
and you were dead. You were just dead out. And then you responded to me, and I thought you were awake. And you weren't. You talked to me, but you were still asleep. You got up like you were going to actually go into FurCast, and then you were still asleep.
It was pretty bad. He called into the show too.
While
He was really
asleep.
Yeah. You were so delusional when you called in, man. It was really weird last week. So yeah, Pharaoh wasn't here last week. But yeah. So
Don't take melatonin.
Yeah. Well, you
It'll
shouldn't
knock
take.
you the fuck out, apparently, for you. For me, it keeps me up.
Your bullshit brain.
Oh, by the way, my brother wants to know what the hell Stroop waffles are.
Caramel encrusted greatness.
Yeah. Find them in the international aisle of your grocery store. They're
Read the
really good.
description on there.
Read the description. Soft toasted waffles filled with caramel, cinnamon, and real bourbon vanilla.
Bourbon, vanilla.
Bourbon vanilla.
Yeah, and in particular, these are the Dahlman's brand Stroop waffles. So, yeah. They're from the Netherlands. At least the trend of this snack is from the Netherlands. But I guess they're catching on here a little bit. So, Anthrocon is in 2 weeks. And, Pharaoh, you going to Anthrocon?
Life.
So, you don't know.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. So I'm pretty much going to jump into the roundup. I've got a couple things to talk about. So the first thing, this actually isn't really in the roundup, but it's just really cool. So shout out to our system administrator, RCP. He's probably in the chat room, so if he is, you can bug him there. But on the screen now, I have some visuals of our web server playing Pong with you guys. So on the left is all of the different IP addresses, V6 and V4 addresses. And on the right is all of the files, the actual like MPEG segments that serve the video data. And you can see the bigger ones are you guys pulling the video. The smaller ones are just web requests. And our web server is throwing 200s at you guys, which is good. So, yeah.
Explosions of 200s.
It is pretty cool, though, because like basically it's this program that lets you watch the log file of a web server. And what's neat is if you get like DDoS or anything, you can see it. And yeah, it's pretty sweet. So shout out to RCP for that and showing us that stuff. And in the meantime, let me jump into the rest of the roundup. Let me just get that going, move stuff out of the way. So, first thing in the roundup is...
What happened in last week's episode?
Cart being ridiculous. I guess Cart found this like mane and tail shampoo.
It's in our house.
You have it?
Yes.
You have mane and tail?
Yes.
Well, I guess one of the ratings on Amazon was as a centaur, it is very difficult to find hair products that suit my needs. As a half horse, half human, I am pleased to say that mane and tail has satisfied all of my bi species. And so I guess
Gary the centaur.
So I guess
yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah. So there you go.
I brought it to cons.
Yeah.
Like I left it in showers at people's like
tail.
con rooms.
That's
Mane
pretty
and
great.
tail.
Mane and tail.
It was at Dollar Tree. Like
Oh, so it's the cheap stuff.
there's an amazing documentary on mane and tail too.
Really?
Yes.
Pretty sweet. So this is kind of a cool Twitter account called Animals with a Z at the end. And this is, I guess, like a Twitter account promoting like clubs and dances for UK furs and stuff. So definitely worth checking out, especially if you live in or around the UK. And so you guys know that track we played recently called A Woo? Well, I guess they went and did a TED Talk about it, and I'm not going to play it, but if you're interested, we'll have that linked. So we shout out Hayu and his mate and those guys at Hazelight Studios. And of course, E3 just happened. There were tons of video game announcements, but one is for a video game called A Way Out. And this is, I guess, there's Hazelight Studios there.
Away from me, okay?
So from the makers of A Tale of Two Sons, it's a kind of a really interesting split-screen co-op prison break game. So I'm definitely excited about this. But I just wanted to shout it out. And of course, I got some gameplay footage here as well.
While Vincent is in a cutscene. Here is another one. Vincent and Leo are now in the laundry room. Your goal is to smuggle sheets using a laundry cart. You can approach the scenario in different ways. Either get the cart with Vincent.
You know, I got a good pack right here. I think it's got your name on it. It's broken. I don't know.
Or with Leo.
Get over here, you idiot! Yeah, but I think those two guys are just about to fight. What the? What? Who's him?
So Stinger Griffin and Hayu, who do tons of really awesome stuff. Hayu previously worked on Stanley Parable as well as Beginner's Guide, and they do really some awesome stuff. And Hayu's, they both watch the show. So there you go. Just wanted to shout both of those guys out. And in the meantime, Cheetah Paws needs help. Which one of these looks better? I guess it's for a pillow.
Pillowcase.
It's for a pillowcase.
One of those like body size.
Yeah, the Dakamura or whatever thing. How do you pronounce it?
I don't know how to pronounce it. I just know they're body pillows.
Yeah, so like what
I'd have to ask the dragon about that.
Yeah. So I'll leave that up on the screen for a minute. You guys can decide which one looks better.
Right.
I think the one on the left looks better, but if it had to be a pillow, I would say the right, and also the tongue is great on the right.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah. But I don't know. Definitely good, though.
Blue eyes, though.
You know, I don't need to hear your shit, Pharaoh.
I went to a blue store today. You joined me.
I did. We did go to a blue store today. A blue store, and you were a blue customer. Anyway, so yeah. So that was pretty much it for the roundup, and we didn't have too much news because there's really not much been going on before Anthrocon and all that.
Of course, my brother responds to how to pronounce the body pillow thing. Daki Makura.
Daki Makura. Oh, is your brother watching?
Yeah, he's watching, apparently.
Shout out to Ika's brother. So Pharaoh, I imagine, has news.
Because he knows.
Oh, I have news. I have news that I regret. I have news that just exists that shouldn't.
Oh, yeah?
I don't want to read this one yet, but...
Okay. I see you're loading it up. Do you have news that you want to start with?
Sure. My computer will load.
Come on, Blue Computer, you can do that.
Holy shit, that article. That head, like, god damn it. All right, here we go.
Does it have to do with Trump? Please tell me.
No, it's...
Oh, thank God.
It might be worse, though.
It has to do with Americans.
Yeah.
Am I going to get mad?
Yeah, you're going to get mad.
Why am I going to get mad?
You're going to get mad.
What?
Millions of Americans think that chocolate milk actually comes from brown cows.
That hurts. That hurts.
Is there any, like, decent proof for this, though? Because that just seems like...
I remember that being a joke when I was a kid, that parents would tell their kids, but, like, legitimately?
Yeah, that kind of seems... I don't know.
The fuck?
If you actually go to the Innovation Center for U.S. Dairy's website, their top frequently asked question is, does chocolate milk actually come from brown cows?
Wait, what? Why is this a question?
Because the Americans need to know.
Okay, question. What's chocolate, then? Is it like an extract from the cow?
We have beef jerky.
Oh my god. Wow. It's the end. Okay.
Let me tell you where blue cheese comes from.
I can think of dirty answers to that.
They answer it clearly and politely. Actually, chocolate milk, or any flavor of milk for that matter, is a white cow's milk with added flavoring and sweeteners.
Are they really white? I mean, they have white and black. Usually.
Thanks for clearing that up, IFL Science. That's really nice.
No, this is Innovation Center for U.S. Dairy website.
Seriously?
This is the U.S. Center for Dairy. Had to answer this question, so let me continue. Even so, unfortunately, this message does not appear to be sinking in with the American public. As a survey commissioned by the center has found that a whopping 7% of Americans still think that chocolate milk comes directly out of a brown cow.
Thank God it's only 7%. Clearly, we need to just corral them.
It's a high percentage.
Yeah, but yeah, it's still less than 10.
Your upside to this is less than 10.
They're too small to matter.
Trump won by less than 7%, just saying.
I still don't believe it. I still don't believe it.
If you multiply that out, that's 16.4 million people nationwide who think that chocolate milkshakes can potentially be drunk directly from a cow's udder.
Yeah, try that. Go ahead.
Food and Wine reports.
I'm pretty sure it'll be real freaking tasty.
The nationally representative survey gets more alarming when 48% of respondents admitted that they weren't sure whether chocolate milk comes from brown cows. I'm not sure. Meanwhile, ostriches stick their heads in the grounds, and lemmings jump off cliffs.
That was a joke from Monty Python.
No, it's not a joke. It's a fact. It's alternative fact. It's a fact.
That is not a fact. I like my brother's response. The Electoral College chose him, not the people.
Not the people. Brilliant. That's actually pretty great.
Unfortunately, this is not an isolated case of Americans.
Not an isolated case of Americans.
What?
No, the website
froze. It froze. No.
Did it?
Oh my gosh. And the female orgasm isn't real.
Wow, your computer completely locked up.
Oh no.
Yeah, his computer completely
Did
locked
all the
up.
news fail? No.
Um.
Oh no. Oh, we lost our news.
All right, I'll. No, I'm looking it up on my end. Let's see. I found one on the Washington Post, but I'll continue. I'll find. See, IFL. You're reading the IFL Science one, right? Yeah. Here we go. All right, so I'm gonna scroll down. Oh, that's the end of the article, pretty much. Is your computer actually shutting down now? Oh, there it goes.
Oh dear.
Yeah, Pharaoh's computer's acting up like a lot. It's because it's a blue computer. This is what you get for buying a blue laptop. It's the end of the article underneath here.
We'll continue. There's one up. Go scroll up a little bit. I'll read off your computer.
Oh, is that what you're trying to read?
Unfortunately, you just left it right there. Unfortunately, this is not an isolated case of Americans being misinformed about where their food comes from. A study in the early 90s found that 20% of adults didn't know that hamburgers are made of meat from cows.
Ow! It's ground beef.
What's beef?
Fucking cow.
Who says?
God damn Lord.
Isn't it from Jesus?
Yes,
Jesus provides.
You're eating Jesus. You're
Yeah.
eating ground up millions of pounds miraculously made Jesus.
I love my millions of pounds of Jesus.
Good God.
Let
damn.
Jesus enter your
What?
life in strange ways.
Oh my. That is just a horrible image.
You drink his blood.
Yeah, because that's what wine is.
Don't you eat his skin or something with the crackers?
It is it's the flesh. The crackers are the flesh, the wine is the blood.
That's weird.
The sacrament.
Strangely, the Innovation Center for U.S. Dairy found the study that also found that 37% of people secretly drank milk straight out of the container in the fridge.
Yeah, that's a big secret.
That's not really a secret. In extremely poor milk fridge etiquette, another 29% use their children as an excuse to buy chocolate milk so they can drink it themselves.
So that's true. That's true.
Yes, that's amazing.
There's a survey of over 1,000 adults who also reported that 95% of Americans have some kind of cheese in their fridge. We are hoping that they will conduct a follow-up study to look into whether Americans think blue cheese comes from blue cows.
If people actually thought blue cows were a real fucking thing. Flamethrower. A flamethrower is not enough for this. Just burn it all away. That hurts. It hurts so much.
Well then, that's a thing.
That just hurts me so much.
Wow, your computer's really not doing good.
I don't know why. It's been fine. It's every time I come on the show.
That maybe you should try
not
booting it up and
like
doing maintenance on it outside the show.
Yeah, that's too hard.
Thank you.
I just know how he functions.
It's struggling. Your computer is struggling to run Notepad right now.
Someday.
Maybe having a 30 gig SSD isn't like the best choice for running a modern day OS.
I didn't make this PC. I just bought it.
You chose it because it was blue.
Yes.
This is what you get.
You know, it's terrible that my brother is watching because A, there's a lag, and B, there is a type of blue cow, the Belgian blue. It's a real cow. Go look it up.
Oh, so that's where blue cheese comes from.
Apparently.
Finally, the answers.
Apparently.
Yeah.
No, this is Task Manager.
Oh, it's Tasman. Oh, okay.
I'm waiting.
Very nice. It just came up. Yeah. So there you go.
don't understand what it's eating.
Yeah, it's weird because there's nothing. It's definitely some kind of a weird permissions thing because, yep, CPU usage is at 0%. Yeah, I don't know, man. You need get a clean install of whatever OS you want on there and just. Okay, I'm gonna be more clear. It's not that you bought a blue laptop that's the issue here. It's that you bought a computer and didn't put your own OS on it.
I wanted to upgrade the hard drive first, and I didn't have money.
Okay.
That was my reasoning.
Do you even know if it has a SATA or a SATA SSD or like an M.2 SSD? Like, what? Do you even know what it has in it?
It's shiny. That's what it does in it.
It's blue.
Priorities.
It's a built-in hard drive, but you could swap
Priorities.
out. You can't swap out the actual built-in hard drive because it's built in straight to the CPU board, but you could take out the
You're talking,
Wi-Fi.
you mean SSD, right?
Yes,
Okay.
the SSD.
Okay.
It's built into the board. Which I
Okay.
knew
So it's
this,
soldered SSD. Okay. But you
Yes.
can add your own.
by removing the Wi-Fi chip.
What? Are you sure that you can get away with that?
Yes.
Okay. You've
Because
actually
then-
looked it up.
Yes.
Okay. Because not all of those M.2 slots are created equal.
Racist.
No, they're just not. It's depends on the motherboard and the EFI and everything. So yeah.
Yes, you can get away with it.
Okay.
I guess I got something I can read.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Female elk can tell what kind of weapon hunters are likely carrying and act accordingly. Smart deer.
That's actually pretty sweet.
Female elk are able to learn what hunters are using,
Bow and arrow, gun, headlights.
either rifles or bows. So yes, they can determine the difference between those, and as a result, alter their behavior to make it harder for the hunters to get their shot. What? Oh god.
It was just like slowly loading the chat down the screen. Like, there was like some Windows 98 shit going on right there.
Okay, as one of the largest species of deer, the main predator of elk is humans. If you see an old animal, then the odds are it will be female, as the males rarely make it past 5 years of age. As they are often shot for their antlers. But it seems that the older the females get, the better they become at avoiding humans and their weapons. And when they reach around 10 years of age, they are nearly invulnerable from human hunters. Super elk. I dodge bullets. The researchers wanted to clarify whether the survival of female elk was being driven due to the selective hunting by humans, in which the boldest animals are most likely to be killed while the reclusive ones more likely to survive, or if they are showing adaptive responses and learning over time to temper their outgoing behavior. By tagging dozens of female elk of a wide range of ages in Canada, yay Canada, and following them over a period of a few years, the researchers studied how they moved through the environment and how this changed with time. Published in Pulse 1, their findings showed that while the selective pressure from hunters was impacting the animals, there was also a learning aspect to their movements. Over time, the animals realized that if they moved less, they could lower the chance of being spotted by hunters. They also adapted their behavior and habitat preference depending on how risky the region they were moving through was. For example, the animals were more likely to stick to steep terrain and forests if feeding near roadsides, which are often used by hunters to spot their quarry. Amazingly, it turns out the elk seemed to be able to recognize that the hunters were more likely to be using bows or guns, and in turn alter their behavior as a result. During bow season, which requires them to get much closer to the animals in order to take a shot, the elk would stick to more difficult ground. While during the season in which hunters tended to use rifles, the animals would avoid the road and stay in more remote and inaccessible areas. Rather than know what season it was at any specific point of the year, the researchers think that the elk were instead taking their cues from the behaviors of the hunters. When rifle season is in full swing, hunters tend to slow down on the roads so that they have a better chance of spying the deer. It seems that the elk have learned that this as they age, and as a result, stay away from the roads and stick to forests during this period of time. It seems then that the behavioral adaptations of the female elk are a mixture of innate responses driven by selective hunting and learned responses as the cows age. Oh, that's right, the females are called cows. Yay!
Oh, that's right.
Deers are smart.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Cool. That's awesome.
It's like watching a fox take the subway. Oh, humans can do this. Okay, I'll just walk on.
Yeah,
sit there,
yeah.
Take that. Okay, get out. Yep.
And I don't think there's any more. Let's see, do I have any news? Now stop the music really quick. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have any news, and Pharaoh's still. He just booted his computer back up, so.
I just love keep getting memes with naked men.
Is that what your brother sends you?
Oh, yeah. I have what looks to be a very burly man dressed up in ribbons like a pony.
Weird. It's waiting for the extension uBlock origin. That keeps.
It might not be that, though. It could just be some kind of a system resource that's depending on.
And here we were trying to get you to find all the info to fill the time, and it crashed.
I already rebooted it. It's as soon as I open up Chrome, it freezes.
Well, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tabs.
You asked me to get news.
Get news on a laptop that's not blue. This is why I want dedicated workstations for each of our positions in the new studio. Well, hell, here. Well, we're waiting for Pharaoh's laptop to catch up with itself. What I'm going to do is show you guys the new studio, or some of the pictures of the new studio. So let's see. We'll go here on my Twitter. And so this is the main area. So for those of you watching the video feed, I'll try to make this interesting for the audio listeners as well. So basically, there's 3 separate rooms. There's like a kind of server room, which is sort of walled off. There's like a main lounge area, which is the open area. That's like where you come up into the attic into. And then there's this room, which is like the quiet room. So there's underneath this plywood floor is all rubber. Kind of like a rubber subfloor, then the plywood. So this plywood is actually, I guess, sort of acoustically isolated from what's beneath it, and it's only laid down via adhesive. It's pretty cool. You can actually walk across the floor, and your footsteps go almost completely silent when you walk across this part of the floor. But this is the main wall going down. So this is looking back towards the entrance. So you can see there's the door frame there, and we got some electrical boxes in. Not that we really need them, because all of our equipment runs off a power management system. But
Look at that shiny door.
yeah, so the door has like the little shade things in it, which is pretty cool. So this is the big separating wall. This wall will have a ton of insulation in it to like for acoustics. Obviously, there's foam all up the walls. The foam will is spray foam insulation, and then drywall is going to go over that. But these kind of like knee walls that go straight down. The actual roof goes down at an angle, but these knee walls go straight down. And so these are where all the cable runs are going to be. And then you can see there's kind of like these 2 little bay doors here. Well, on the other side of the attic...
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Yeah, so that's a picture of me in the studio. But if we look, so there's these 2 doors here. Now the table is going to go across right here, and this window is being taken out. So that's the window that's being taken out. But so this is looking into where the actual like isolated part of the studio is going to be. So this area right here, here's the stairs right here. This would be like the lounge area, and then right near this chimney, where this is the server room. You can see we've already pulled a ton of Cat 6 and some RG6. Was that RG6? Mm-hmm. That we pulled up there. And then, yeah, so we got Ethernet drops to every room in the house that'll be connected to the server room. And like some of the studio equipment will be, whoops, let me see. A bunch of the studio gear will be outside the wall here, and then our tables and stuff will be here. And yeah, so should be pretty good. Just this isolated space here is larger than our current studio. That we have here. So it's kind of cool because we're basically a room this size is going to be for just us and the table and the monitors. All of the computers and servers and everything are going to be in a different room. So it's definitely going to be like a big size increase. And honestly, the thing that's going to improve both the quality of our show and our ability to do other shows a lot is not even really the space increase. as much as it is the fact that it's a dedicated space. That's the one big issue with this current studio that we're in now is it's not a dedicated space. It's my bedroom. So I sleep on that futon over there. So yeah, so it'll be quite an upgrade. So just thank you to like all of our Patreon supporters and everything. You guys have helped a ton. And the next thing we got to do is we got to get we got to finish building the wall around the server room, which is this wall right here. You can see we kind of lied down some 2x4s there. So we got to build the wall around the server room, and then we've got to get the window contractor in. Once there's a giant hole in the front of the house, we're going to take advantage of that to get some drywall up there. And then we've got another contractor that's going to be doing the drywall.
Some drywall, a ton of drywall.
A ton of drywall. 800 square feet of drywall. Yeah. So it'll definitely be good. And just in case anybody is curious, so the new studio space, not counting where the stairs are, is about 800 square feet, which is about 74 square meters. So quite an upgrade.
I didn't think it was that big. Damn.
It is, yeah. Well, a lot of it isn't completely usable because the angle
sides,
of the roof, yeah. So it's not 100% like floor space that's usable, but I mean that floor
Chris
space.
said divide that by 2, and you pretty much have the amount of floor space that's added to the house, which is about 400 then.
Yeah. But even then, I mean, you know, with equipment, I mean, you know, we've got like racks of equipment and stuff that can go up against those angled areas and stuff. So, but definitely it'll be good. Dedicated storage space, dedicated like voiceover area, and also a little video gaming area that's going to be completely set up so that we can broadcast gaming. So we're probably going to be starting some gaming shows. And yeah, the whole thing's going to have dedicated HVAC. So it'll be like HVAC while we're doing the show. It'll be like completely quiet and everything. So yeah, definitely.
And not boiling.
And not boiling. So good stuff. But yeah. So, and then of course there is another episode of the vlog coming soon. I'll probably wait till we get some of the drywall up there before we post that, because otherwise, right now the vlog starts with us basically about to start building the walls. So I want to like finish building the walls and then post it.
Yeah.
It looks like your computer's
Shot.
completely shot.
What? Seriously?
Yeah.
Paradox, fix it. Do tech magic.
I don't know. You know what we could do? Since we read a news article and everything, and we are almost not really an hour in, why don't we go on a break really quick, and I'll play some music and stuff, and then we can, we'll do that. We'll go on a quick break, and then we'll be back, and I'll try to get Pharaoh's computer in order. So, thank you guys for listening. FurCast FM on XBN. Support for FurCast comes from Patreon users, including Blaze Fusky, Shaman the Photon Wizard, Fayoun, Oliver Fox, Link Shell, Skipper the Otter, Energize the Wolf, Sweetie Darling, Catnuck, Wishstone Dragon, Dark Fox, Kodiaks, Riley the Wusky, Raven Snowfall, Red Maple, Doxy, Mayru Snowmew, D Otter, Wup, Archon the Four-Eyed Dragon, Leon Wolfheart, Rourke the Awoo, Letho the Pink Wolverine, Decibel Fox, Vertical Feline, Fuzzy the Fox, Crazy Wolf, A Certain Horse, Gaia Wellen.
Additional support comes from Twitter users.
Wait a minute. Is this last month again? Like, why do you guys keep sending me the wrong files? Jeez. Skype, where are you?
Oh, hey, Paradox, what's up?
Hey, Kaze, hold on. Let me just conference Jesse in really quick, too. There we go.
Oh, hey, guys, it's been a while.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, so, did you guys both get a chance to read the updated script? Because I need the new files for this month.
Paradox, what script?
Yeah, I'm editing the shoutouts right now, so I kind of need it.
Oh, yeah, the Patreon thing we used to do.
Used to? No, like the thing we always do, have been doing. Like, I'm working on it right now.
Paradox, we haven't done shoutouts in quite a while.
What are you talking about?
I miss those. It's a shame we can't do them anymore.
We can't? What do you mean can't? Like, you sound like, what, is your microphone broken or something? It sounds like you're using your usual one right now.
I know this has been hard on all of us, but are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying to produce the show.
Paradox, I wish we could, but I don't even think you have the money for that. You know how expensive that would be?
Oh God, that would be thousands of dollars worth of fines.
Fine. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but you guys realize I have a schedule to keep here? I mean, first of all, I gotta get your takes, and then I've gotta, edit them and make sure they match to music and
Kaze,
work with the
you
whole
don't
thing,
think...
and not to mention, of course, you
I
gotta
don't think
cross-reference
he
that with the
knows.
actual
Do you think we should tell him?
and
Yeah,
make sure that, it all
maybe,
fits with the
but
music and then the mastering and
I
everything
don't
like
know.
that. I mean, it's a lot of work.
Paradox, hey, so... Kaze and I want to...
Make sure you understand.
Right, yeah.
Listen, this is... The order has been hard on all of us.
Yeah.
But you know what the way the world is right now, and the government, and... I know things will get better. We can get AWOO legalized again, and when that happens, we can do the shout-outs, we can do the show
wait a
again.
minute, wait a minute.
We can...
So are you seriously telling me that because AWOO is criminalized, that we can't do the show? This is ridiculous. How am I supposed to be able to do a show?
Yeah,
without
no,
AWOO?
Jesse, I don't think this
right
is
along with
working.
Brexit, 'cause
Yeah,
just ain't
you know-
fucked up enough. And we're already
Damn it.
running late
All right.
on studio construction, and
Hey, Paradox, buddy.
yeah.
Let me get that script done, okay? I'll go record it right now.
Yeah, I'll do mine and I'll send it over.
Oh, great. Yeah, that works out. Thanks, guys. Yeah, thanks.
Additional support comes from Twitter users Alpha Werefox, Commander Wolf 3, Magic 7 Wolf, Myron the Fluffy, Fishykin, XSS Fox, Drop Table Foxes, Zelig on Twitter at Stealthy Dragon, 12 on Twitter at The Lion Thing, Mia on Twitter at Secretkins, Shua on Twitter at Pulsing Panther, Coda Winter on Twitter at Dakota Wolf 12, and from YouTube channels, Silver Gatomon, Anthony Wolf Gaming, Ottercat Gaming, and Weasel Level Design by Hayu the Fluffy Scarf.
Additional support for FurCast comes from Emerald FurCon, a one-day mini convention in Pensacola, Florida. Go to emeraldfurcon.com to register for free. Devin D. Parlett in the Furry Hockey League at furryhockeyleague.com. Macrowolf at macrowolf.com. Shisha Sheppy, who's a good boy. Harryhoo Inkpen Mouse at harryhoo.com. Fishmeister Cod, still not a furry since February 2011. Kyoto Coyote on FA. Neshoba Silverwolf, FA user Silverwolf1122. Umi the Sheep, FA user 450 Angel Dragons. That's way too many Angel Dragons. Little Sunshine and Scootaloo with the unofficial XBN Xbox app at patreon.com/horseapps. FurCast's #1 wimpy fan, Tyler the Wesky. Christail on FA, specializing in toonie art. X the Fox, the real blue fox. Kumo, wishing everyone a colon-3 day. To Bunny Boy, who says at Paradox, bunnies are friends, not food. Super Dwarf at anthrolinks.net. Skycorp, creating transformative technologies for mature audiences at skycorp.global. Meds the Fox and Mississippi Anthropomorphics. Like our Facebook page at facebook.com/msanthro. Tequin TC Fox and Kaiwana of the In Fursec Den. Sylvan Scott on Fur Affinity with macro, micro, and hyper fiction stories. The Feline Support Alliance, because canines are obsolete. Arr. Wild Gadget at lucifursuits.com, helping you look devilishly cool. Check-it Airlines, we still and always will land on our feet. And Cheetah Paws, for a daily dose of bulgy arts. Support him at patreon.com/cheetahpaws.
Support for FurCast comes from Patreon, PayPal, Bitcoin, and from listeners like you. To become a patron and learn more about supporting FurCast, visit furcast.fm/donate.
This is XBN.
You guys are listening to FurCast live on XBN. We are having technical difficulties with Pharaoh's laptop, probably because it's blue. But in the meantime, I'm going to play a couple tracks I hope you guys do enjoy. We will be back in another 5 to 10 minutes.
Can I take, can I want it all? I paint the town with a head that's dripping red. I wanna take what I think, what I feel, it's alright. I wanna take what I see and I want it now. Well, you grew up getting all you want, and you said you never had enough. What you gotta say for yourself? Say you wanna fight. Oh, doesn't matter to me, it's just another fucking friend of mine. Just a flick of the hips, get it started now. A gamma ray, babe, galaxy burning out. Ooh, I got a key, black magic in a haunted head. Oh, I'm gonna spin, 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 magnetic now. Well, you grew up getting all you want, and you said you never had enough. Well, what you gotta say for yourself? Say you wanna fight. Oh, doesn't matter to me, it's just another fucking frame of mind. Frame of walking on 1,000 swords, walking to the farthest star in the sky. We can leave this crazy world, yeah, we can leave this crazy world behind. Walking on 1,000 swords, walking to the farthest star in the sky. We can leave this crazy world, yeah, we can leave this crazy world behind. Well, you grew up getting all you want, and you said you never had enough. Well, what you gotta say for yourself? Say you wanna fight. Oh, doesn't matter to me, it's just another fucking frame of mind. Doesn't matter to me, it's just another fucking frame of mind.
You're listening to FurCast.
My baby and I every night. He buys me fur and whiskey neat and keeps on coming every week. Ooh, he wants the suburbs where school's out for summer, and we live by his mother. I keep my drugs in the cover 'cause I'm only sweet when I'm high. 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 In class, I learned a lot. Two pretty boys to pass the time. 'Cause I got that good shit, American pride. Kiss the kids goodnight and take the Harley for a ride. Ooh, he wants the suburbs where school's out for summer, and we live by his mother. I keep my drugs in the cover 'cause I'm only sweet when I'm high. 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 I get so bored, scrub the floors, then get drunk while doing chores. Does he even know me? Ooh, I'm never sure when he'll be home. Get into trouble on my own. I don't get lonely. Ooh, he wants the suburbs where school's out for summer, and we live by his mother. I keep my drugs in the cover 'cause I'm only sweet when I'm high. 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 I'm only sweet when I'm high.
You guys are listening to FurCast Live on XBN. And we are back live on the air, and I got the other two mics on. And Pharaoh's computer is working perfectly.
On Linux.
Yep. So I had an extra Ubuntu Live ISO on a USB stick that I used probably to partition disks or something, and I just stuck it in the machine, booted it up, and everything works fine. Well, sort of. It doesn't have the correct video driver, so it's a little junky. But in terms of being able to open a bunch of browser tabs, it works fine. So
This is why I call it tech magic, because that doesn't make sense to me.
yeah, it's just running perfect. So there we go.
Sweet, sweet victory. Yeah.
Yep. Good stuff. So that means we are back for the moment. And I imagine you have some news articles to read
Yes.
now with your smoothly running computer.
I have local news.
You have local news?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my.
Arendrilla Wallandilla dangles by teeth above Niagara Falls in daredevil stunt.
A what?
A woman has dangled by her teeth above Niagara Falls.
Okay. It's just a weird name.
Arendrilla Wallandilla.
I'm sorry, I thought it was like an animal species name. So I was like, what?
She is an animal. She's human. She broke the record this Thursday for the highest suspension over Niagara Falls.
Okay.
Yeah, she's dangled above Niagara Falls by her teeth.
Gotta be some jaw power there.
New York State needs headphones to communicate with people for stunts that occur more than 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
I just thought that was funny in this.
Okay.
To get out of this.
Okay.
This was local news, so just figured I'd,
Okay.
bring a little
There you go.
bite to this.
Kind of a weird rule, too. If you're gonna hang more than 20 feet in the air, we need a headset talking to you. Okay. How are you gonna talk if your teeth are holding you above Niagara Falls?
Ma'am, are you doing okay?
We'll take that as a yes because it is inverbal speaking.
Yeah.
All I think of is Joe Dirt when the guy's like, home is when you make it. And he's like, you like to see homos naked? No. Home is where you make it.
I think you have to do it slower. I think you need to do it slower with a more slack jaw.
I don't have a slack jaw. I'm not a slack-jawed yokel, and I can't do a slack-jawed yokel. I apologize. Do you want to do a slack-jawed yokel?
I'm all set.
You can be their slack-jawed yokel. Give it a try. Experience life as a slack-jawed yokel. Just say home is where you make it. As redneck as possible.
No. Can we move on?
No, not until you speak your words.
Well, then I guess we're not moving on.
Speak your words.
Oh, Lord.
Anyhow, one small step for a sandwich.
What the fuck?
All that for a sandwich?
No.
No. Okay.
KFC launches a chicken sandwich into space this week.
That. Yes, I heard.
One lingering question, though. Who would eat a chicken sandwich that spent 4 days in space? This turns into like the worst superhero ever. Like it has like a radioactive chicken. How did you get your superpowers? From a radioactive KFC chicken sandwich from space.
So
from a
is it
combo
just
meal.
like the chicken sandwich by itself being thrown into space, so it's just kind of floating out in space for 4 days, or?
I don't know what KFC is planning.
Because, I mean, then it would get, like, solar radiation out the ass, and yeah, that would cause some shit if you ate it, but...
Jeff was the normal average American until a KFC chicken sandwich.
Space combo.
From space.
From the sky.
I just imagine, like...
The combo to end all combos.
No, I'm just imagining, like, you're in space and it's like, yep, you can't hear anything in space other than, like, you know... You can hear, like, some stuff going on inside your suit, and you can hear, like, the radio, but you're like, space, completely silent. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, you just hear, would you like to try a combo meal?
KFC space drive-thru.
Our special today is the chicken sandwich with the nuggets.
It's like, thank God I left the Earth. It's such a noisy place. Is that a small?
Sorry, can you say that again? What small?
Planet size.
We got our new galaxy size.
Planet size combo meal, galaxy sized.
Universe size. There you go.
It's one small step for a chicken sandwich and one giant leap for fast food.
Are you going to get the sun combo? That'll take 8 minutes.
On June 21st, KFC plans to launch its Zinger chicken sandwich into space via a high-altitude solar-powered balloon known as a Stratolite, a word combining stratosphere and satellite. The chicken sandwich will zip up to about 28.5 miles above Earth, not quite the 62-mile threshold to be considered the edge of space, so it's hardly space food.
Not space food.
It's hardly space food.
Exo.
It's basically sky food.
Sky food.
High sky food.
Exosphere food.
But, as the New York Times notes, it's cheaper than shooting off an orbital rocket. Come on, KFC. Front the bill.
Somebody in chat says, galaxy-size me.
Galaxy-size me. I feel like it wouldn't take that much fuel to launch a chicken sandwich into space.
I'm not a rocket scientist, so I can't answer that. Math. Go do some math.
You could have tried. Could you attach this to like a bottle rocket and then like flew a plane up to like the stratosphere and then just launched it with like a bottle rocket the rest of the way?
I think we somehow burn up.
I feel like
It's a
this
KFC
is,
chicken
this
sandwich.
is the result of
Fast
some
food.
It's just set on
person.
fire.
So now I'm just thinking of like the kind of person that gets KFC like late at night, and it's just, yo, dude, man, what if we like take that bottle rocket and like strap it to your chicken? No, dude, I'm gonna eat this. And then they just like have this fight about it, and then they do it, and it just
Explodes. Chicken particles everywhere.
Dude, wicked.
dude, you have radioactive chicken.
Rocket chicken.
Rocket chicken.
Yeah, great. See, they're doing it. Not the zinger chicken. They should have just called it the rocket chicken sandwich.
Yep, there you go.
See, this is why I could do PR. Look at that. Look at that. KFC,
Rocket chicken.
hire me as your PR manager. Here, we're going to have a rocket chicken sandwich. This chicken has actually flown on a rocket. There you go. Sell that shit.
Space. All the space. People love space.
How much space ice cream have people bought over the years? I mean, you could like upprice or
Tang.
upsell Tang.
Dang.
You could upsell a chicken sandwich and say that's been in space. People would buy that because people.
This has been in space. This actual chicken, this specific chicken sandwich has been in space.
Whether anyone wants to eat the sandwich after it returns remains a mystery.
Somebody will. Somebody will.
If they get superpowers from it, I'm going to be so pissed.
Well, I mean, it's still in a rock or satellite, so I mean, probably not as much radiation. But somebody's gonna eat it. Watch. Space Wendy's.
Space Wendy's.
This mission offers the edge of space access to KFC, allowing them to embark upon a one-of-a-kind marketing experiment, while we get to pursue our maiden multi-day Stratosite shakedown cruise and open up an unprecedented access to the stratosphere, McCallum said. It's a double win. Or a double-decker sandwich.
Chicken sandwich. Double-decker chicken sandwich. In space.
The Stratolite launch will be streamed at kfcin.space.
Space.
You want to open that up?
When is it? What is this?
kfcin dot space.
KFCIN.space. Okay.
Oh, Lord. Waiting for the chicken sandwich lunch.
I'm upset. There is so much going into this.
The crew.
Because somebody had time on their hands.
Are you really sending the Zinger chicken sandwich to space? Yes. Yes, we are. Really? Yes.
The fact that that has to be the first two things, and they're
This reminds me of a Cards Against Humanity thing.
Probably is.
I mean, just like
It's a great website design, though.
Yeah, it is. It's pretty.
Singer 1.
85 hours, 43 minutes, and 41 seconds.
And this, kids, is what happens when the government doesn't sponsor NASA.
Fast food does.
Just to put a fucking chicken sandwich into goddamn space.
Fucking,
We live in a fucking sad world.
NASA's like, oh, we went to the moon, or worst case, we faked the moon landing with a soundstage on the moon. And meanwhile, like, it's just like, well, we're gonna let corporations control space. So some
privatize
fast food company's
space.
like, cool, we're gonna put a chicken sandwich in space.
You are now flying on the chicken KFC rocket. Enjoy your travels and a Zinger sandwich.
While you enjoy space.
Oh, jeez.
What's next? Good lord. What's next?
This article's a lie, because it says robot babies are almost as cute as the real thing, but without the mess. Because babies aren't cute. Babies are ugly.
Well,
That
then
is
it's
that is subjective.
it could
I
be
wonder-
it could be a true statement though. Almost as cute. Babies are not very cute. Therefore, This thing is even less cute.
This thing looks terrifying.
Holy shit, that looks terrifying.
This looks absolutely fucking terrifying. There's an iPhone plugged into its head. There is not anything more terrifying.
Oh, look,
How are you charging your iPhone? Oh, through my baby.
So the whole joke about babies being born with iPhones in their hands, it's just in their heads now, a little bit off.
No, they're just the chargers now.
Just the charge.
For our iPhones.
Thanks, Matrix. Thanks.
See, all I can think of is having one of these and then just doing terrible things.
Yeah, that just reminds me of the Matrix in horrible ways.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It looks pretty terrifying.
I am absolutely fucking terrified.
It looks like a dead baby. I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Yeah. Oh, look, Gabby babies.
Oh, those are kind of cute. Yeah, see, those are so much cuter.
Yeah.
What we need is, obviously, we need, like, rubber skins to put over our actual babies.
This is...
I am so
baby.
terrified.
Why is there a pig baby?
Why is there a pig baby? This is terrifying. This went to a whole level of what I was not experiencing. I was not ready for this.
They can drink and use the bathroom. Why?
Their
Baby
soulless
clone
eyes.
Doll. Baby clone doll. It's kind of... Yeah, that's not gonna feed a really weird subsection. Those people with neuroses. Yeah, thanks AOL. Sponsored by AOL.
They're titled Reborn Babies. Let's just stick this back up inside you and we'll give it its second birth.
All I can think of are the grotesqueries from Dragon Guard. I'm sorry. Giant evil space babies that eat people. That's all I can think of now. Because that is not as disturbing.
Really?
Yes.
Want a doll that looks and moves
As a female, that is not as disturbing.
Want a doll that looks, moves, and feels almost exactly like a newborn? How about a baby avatar? Or a half-human, half-piglet child thing?
Why a pig? Did Pixie actually get someone laid somehow in the last 4,000 years?
Why not like a wolf child? Like a half-anthro wolf baby? Like, that would be cute. Like, what's it called? Wolf children?
Wolf children, yeah. That was great.
Yeah, that was adorable. Can we do that instead of whatever?
Why a pig baby?
Why a
I'm
pig
sorry, pigs out there, but, you know, no.
Or tar babies, like they're suggesting on the chat.
The whole range was displayed at a trade fair in Biblio, northern Spain, showcasing reborn babies made by a Spanish company, Baby Clon.
Baby clone, the one we just saw, the video.
Well, it's C-L-O-N.
Yeah, it's clone without an E. I get that, but I don't know how you pronounce that. I'm just gonna say clone.
Baby clone. But
Baby clone.
it'd be Baby
That
Clon.
sounds weird.
It'd be Baby Clon.
Baby clone. Oh, now I'm just thinking of the Nazis from South Park. No,
Babaclon. Babaclon.
Oh god.
One of a small number of firms worldwide that cater to a particular subculture of collectors who value dolls with unsettling realism.
I'll take the AI robot geisha from Japan. Thank you. Now.
Can I want to get one of these and just turn it into like a fucking demon thing and like have it run.
Release it
like
in a church.
remote control.
Yeah, like run it, make it run around a church or whatever.
Yeah, where like it can run up walls and shit, like the fake sticky shit. Like.
You mean like Dead Space? Those horrible things that just exploded into tentacles and yeah.
See the thing is though, then you could bring it to a
What a
BSD
nightmare fuel.
BSD convention and everybody would like it, because the logo for BSD, the operating system, is a little devil. It's a little devil child thing.
Oh, okay.
So you could take it to a church, terrify people, and then take it to a tech conference, and everybody would be like, "Oh, it's awesome."
That sounds horrible.
See, I feel like I would take one of these. Then like
sounds
find someone that's in
terrifying.
like the movie industry and then like have it like where it does the Resident Evil thing and then just face just splits open and just like and then remote control it so it runs around and scaring
You
terrifying
realize
people.
this is how you get horror movies. We just created some kind of horrible demonic horror movie where a baby just like explodes its face
Could
off.
you imagine remote controlling that into like a tops?
That's like Cinema
Like-
Baby.
like pushing a controller in tops, and then all of a sudden scream, and the mother just passes out, and this baby with like fangs just starts running down the aisle. Like, how many people would freak the fuck out?
Yeah.
You know how great that would
Live
be?
action horror movies. Gotcha.
Live action horror movies.
This is why you should not win the lotto.
Because he would do it.
Oh, he will.
No,
He would do it.
in a heartbeat. I'll take something that's supposed to be nice and pure and turn it into something that's completely evil. Yes. Because then it's adorable to me.
Oh my god.
Well, some of the basic silicone dolls cost almost 600 euros, while the high-end models equipped with motors that make the doll appear to breathe or suck on a pacifier cost nearly 5,000 euros, as well as the human babies and ones that look like blue aliens from the film Avatar. The company makes baby chimpanzees, tiny mermaids, and infants with elf-style pointed ears.
That's a lot of fetishes you're feeding into. I'm just gonna say that right now. That's a lot of fetishes. They know their market. They fucking know their market. At least they do that. Yay. Still fucking weird.
Do they have a website?
I'm not going to it if they do.
Please go to it.
No.
Search baby clon.
What am I searching?
Provo Satan baby and maternity.
How do you spell it?
Oh my
KLON?
Baby clone without an E.
Guessing that's it right here.
Painted babies.
What am I doing?
Literally can make okay.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
God.
upset already.
Go to shop. It's gonna turn into like the vajankle again.
Unpainted silicone kits. Painted. Let's look at painted. What is happening?
The mermaid is like the most terrifying looking thing I've
There's
ever
like a striped
seen.
baby.
Accessories. Let's look at accessories. Oh, this page has no products.
Unpainted silicone babies.
That is terrifying.
Kinda.
That like,
Still, these all
let it swim in your pool. A pool full of baby mermaids.
If I found that in my pool, I would drain the pool.
You mean fill it with gasoline and set it on fire, right?
I am not.
Wait, there's a demon.
I'm not
Wait,
okay
there's
with
a demon?
this.
What's that thing?
This thing?
Oh, it's like Baby Maleficent. Yeah, that's Baby Maleficent. Okay.
What's Habana Maleficent? Oh, like.
Can we move on to anything else?
Like the movie.
Movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Book online.
I like how they have to like cover up the fake genitals. Yeah, that's great. Because those are real in life, like too. If that doesn't feed to another fetish too. that creeps me out.
Well, that's in my browser history.
And someone called these cute.
Okay, the Avatar
weird.
ones are kind of cute.
Yeah, the navies.
Yeah, they're cute.
I'll take a little werewolf baby, thank you.
Yes, a little werewolf baby
Just
would
so I
be
can have it and just
adorable.
come out and like scare the fuck out
like-
of everything.
They're like a wooze.
Somebody's like in your house and they're like, what's that noise? And you're like, oh, don't worry, it's just my kid.
It's just my kid.
It's just my robotic kid.
Just comes out snarling.
Really? Are you reading that? That's old news.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, it's kind of old news. There's a bunch of YouTube
It's from
videos.
June
about
1st.
it. Oh, well, maybe I don't know.
I've not heard of it. I'm sure other people haven't heard of it.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it's old news compared to the internet
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's over a month old.
Well, technically, like half a month.
Germany. 4-mile-long beer pipeline coming to German music festival. A heavy metal music festival in Germany is making headlines this week, but not for its tunes or bands coming to town. The Wacken Open Air Festival in Wacken Schleswig-Holstein is burying a 4-mile-long beer pipeline to keep its attendees' thirst for the country's best-known beverage sated. The pipeline, which runs 2.5 feet below the venue, will funnel 400,000 liters, over 105,000 gallons of beer, to the festival goers and will have enough pressure to pump 6 beers in 6 seconds.
Wow, that's enough for a furry con.
Jack, all I can think of is people tapping into this and drowning.
Yeah.
The 3-day summer event is expected to bring us 75,000 attendees who typically consume 5.1 liters of beer per person on average, according to Salon. That's a lot of beer. Festival spokeswoman Drake Arnitz told the press that Pipeline's purpose is more than just drinking delicious suds. With the pipeline in place, the festival won't have to haul truckloads of kegs, cutting down on traffic, protecting the grass, and allowing the land to be farmed throughout the year.
Yay! It's eco-friendly.
We're eco-friendly beer tube.
Yeah, that's totally what it's for. It's just a 4-mile long tube straight into. Yeah, okay.
I know there's some town in Europe where like the town's main income is the really large brewery there, and they have some pipeline that goes like under the town, like under people's houses and stuff, to like this area. Like they got this huge permit to put it in, and I remember that being
The Wacken Open Air Festival runs August 3rd to August 5th with a lineup of over 150 bands, including Alice Cooper, Marilyn Manson, and Megadeth.
Nice.
Sounds pretty awesome.
That does sound awesome.
What's Megadeth?
The death metal band.
Well, I know that. I've never heard of Megadeth. And now I want to know what Megadeth plays.
With some minimal techno in the background, by the way. Actually, yeah, this is some German minimal techno right here. Some Stefan Bodzin. So, you know.
Don't you suppose you have Megadeth for him to
No, unfortunately
test?
I don't.
Can't say either.
Anyway. Got another one?
There's an advertisement for a multi-position travel pillow, and it looks like a human body just without a head.
It does.
That's weird. Okay, we already had a lot of weird dolls today.
I gotta click on it
Why?
and get probably the worst spam ever.
And your thing crashes again.
It's called thetouchofmodern.com.
It is loading really slow for some reason. Just that website, though. You are so distracted.
It is trying to find all the infections. Places to infect. I'm surprised you didn't eat that.
Pharaoh, go back to the article.
Go do the zombie beetles.
I was gonna do the zombie beetles. These pillows look like someone like pulled their knees back and then like you put your hands like this to your side and then chopped off your head. Supposed to be multi-purpose pillows. And they're called smart travel pillows.
Just that description. I'm pretty sure they don't fucking look like that, but that
Yes,
description.
they do. They
Okay.
absolutely look like that.
Okay.
I'm going to engage this track. Ready? Whenever you're ready.
Ready. I have an article open. I'm assuming that I'm ready.
Do that article. Stop looking at the weird pillows.
I'm distracted by weird pillows.
Ignore the weird pillows.
Infected zombie beetles encourage males to have sex with their corpses.
Because for beetles,
Wow.
necrophilia is a thing.
Wow.
Yep.
Necrophilia. It's like forced mind control necrophilia. That's some, wow. That's some awesome stuff right there.
Turning your host into a zombie that encouraged males to have sex with its corpse may sound like an odd way to endure your survival.
I'm sure.
But that's exactly what a parasitic fungus in the United States does. Oh, good. Turns out that the female goldenrod soldier beetle, when infected with the fungus, I'm not even trying to pronounce that, do everything possible to encourage males to have sex with their dead bodies.
That is just the weirdest method of zombies ever.
These beetles were in our house, by the way. I've seen a few when we bought the house.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're common in our area.
We had elder beetles. Elder tree beetles, not these goldenrod ones.
Usually found feeding on the tops of flowers in meadows and fields across North America, the researchers analyzed over 400 live and dead goldenrod soldier beetles and found that around 20% of the insects were infected with a fungus. Weirdly, many of the dead infected females were displaying the same unusual pose. After making the beetles climb to the tops of the flowers and then gripping into it with their mandibles, the fungus made the females spread their wings and puff their abdomens up. The strange thing is that after studying the beetles as they succumbed to the infection in real life, the researchers found that the pose was actually sometimes between 15 and 22 hours after the fungus had killed the insects. It is then thought that the fungus, in effect, reanimates the corpse of the host, making it stretch out its wings and inflate its abdomen after it dies.
I'm sorry, somebody's like, Last of Us 2 plot revealed. That's great. Well, it is a fungus. There you
Brilliant.
go. There you go. Weird fungus that tries to make zombies have sex with you.
That is the most terrifying thing I've ever heard of a plot. Sex crazed zombie nightmare.
That is pretty great.
They don't bite you, they just fuck you.
No, they assume the position to get you to fuck them.
I don't know what's worse. Either zombies running around trying to fuck you, or a bunch of zombies with their asses in the air waiting for you to fuck them. Both bring terrifying mental images to my mind.
Yes, they do. My God, it's just the weirdest way to use your zombie-ism. It's just, what?
What scares me more is now all I could think of is like humans being infected with this and then getting in positions like, what positions do humans get in? Do they when they die? To doggy style? Or is it like the what's a French maid level, like
Burlesque style?
Burlesque style. What pose does a fungus make humans get into?
And then you walk into a zombie strip club and apparently they're all just doing normal stuff.
The research suspected the gripping tight on the top of the flowers where the most healthy beetles are foraging for food and looking for mates, and then spreading the wings and enlarging of the abdomen makes the zombie females look more appealing to the opposite sex, in turn encouraging healthy males to land on the dead females and mate, a behavior that was indeed observed in the wild. The spores then transferred to the males, assisted in the spread of the fungus. Despite sounding like something straight out of a science fiction horror film, this parasite is grounded very firmly in reality. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of parasites known to hijack their host, infecting their minds and altering their behavior. One of the most well-known is the cordyceps, a fungus that infiltrates the bodies of a range of insects, such as ants, makes them climb to a high spot before grabbing tight, and then fruiting body erupts out of its head and showers spores down onto the colony.
Guess what the thing for Last of Us is? Hey.
Is it a cordyceps?
It's a cordyceps. Yep, it's a variation that infects humans. Yay!
Published in the Journal of Invertebrate Pathology, the researchers described how the fungus attempts to spread its spores through the population of the beetles and how the beetles are manipulated into doing its bidding. Funguses are freaky.
They're amazing.
They're fucking terrifying.
Weird non-plant, non-animal things. Yeah. Yep.
Very nice.
And of course, there's zombie rape somewhere on the internet already.
Yeah.
Thanks, chat. 'Cause I needed to see that. Zombies, that's true.
I'm randomly having fun moving Pharaoh around the screen. I have random, like... I don't know why I'm having so much fun with this. Like, I was randomly just pushing buttons on the switcher, and I'm like, ooh.
Shiny.
Making it weirder.
And you called him being distracted.
Yeah, I'm being distracted right now. Wait, oh, he's blocking. Oh, shit. We're idiots. So,
I have sad news
what's that?
about a Florida man.
I want to have a Florida man.
I don't know if I want to read that. That's actually really sad.
Something out of a cartoon.
It does, but I don't want to laugh at this. Like, this guy, it's terrible.
Let me just read. I'll read the title of the article and let other people just.
Okay. Well,
Florida man crashes into fire hydrant and drowns on his birthday.
Sorry. That's sad, but
All I can picture is like the cartoon shows where a car crashes into a fire hydrant and then just starts filling up with water.
yeah.
which probably is what happened. Yay!
I mean, you can read it if you want, but... All right, I'll give you some music here.
Whoa! Was that what I expected?
Did you pre-read a little bit?
Yes, I pre-read a little bit.
His friend's not good enough anymore.
I didn't know that could happen.
What?
A Florida man died when he crashed his car into a fire hydrant and drowned. State Highway Patrol said on Thursday. The man, Robert Dreyer, Robert Dreyer.
Thank you. I wasn't the only one that got that.
Shit.
I'm not even. Veered off the road and hit a fire hydrant on Wednesday in the town of Viera, 40 miles southeast of Orlando, the patrol said. Dreyer was unhurt after the crash.
Okay.
But when he stepped out of the car to check on the damage, the water pressure was so strong that it sucked him in and pulled him into the hole.
What?
Let that...
What? What?
Yes.
I need like a video to I can't properly imagine this. What?
Yeah.
Yes. My man.
How does it suck him in?
Yes.
That fire hydrant spew out water.
Yes. Yes.
Is there another hole in the ground somewhere? I'm confused.
Yeah.
This is kind of weird.
When he stepped out of the car to check the damage, the water pressure was so strong that it sucked him in and pulled him into the hole that was apparently created from the pressure of the water shooting into Florida ground.
I think they're just explaining it really badly. I don't think he got sucked in by the pressure. I think it was just like he pushed the hydrant aside. It probably created like a sinkhole or something.
Oh, so like it pushed over, shooting out this way, and so then he just kind of gets, oh, well, I'm gonna go check it out.
Yeah, or he like opened the door and didn't realize that it was right there or something. I don't know.
Okay, that can kind of.
The thing is, there's not that much pressure in most fire hydrants. I mean,
There's a lot of pressure.
there can be, but
It doesn't take all that much to blow someone off their feet.
that's true. Especially if they just got in a crash. That's true.
And it's Florida.
This is probably the first time I've ever heard of something like this happening, where someone hits a fire hydrant and actually drowns, said Lieutenant Channing Taylor, commander of the Highway Patrol in Brevard County office. Another eyewitness, Edward Cunningham. These names, are these real names? This is NBC News. This is not fake news. Like, these names, though. Edward Cunningham told WESH that he tried to rescue Dreyer, but the water was gushing too strongly. It was pushing me out of the hole now, and I weigh 220 pounds. I don't understand the hole.
I don't understand it either. I'm trying to picture this.
Why is there a hole? I mean, it is Florida. I mean...
I was just trying to imagine this and not working very well.
The hole is what gets me. The water pressure was shooting a fire.
Yep.
Got it. Richard saving the day. An 89-year-old Florida man died after he hit a fire hydrant and then got pulled under his car by the water pressure, according to fire rescue crews. Robert Dreyer of Melbourne was driving his Mercedes in a residential neighborhood in Vieira on Wednesday morning when he hit a fire hydrant. Florida State reported when he got out, the water pressure knocked him over. Hold on. It moved up. Knocked him over and washed him under his car. The water started erupting from the fire hydrant. As a result, there was a divot in the space where the fire hydrant used to be, and right adjacent to the driver's door, he fell into that divot. Channing Taylor of the Florida Highway Patrol told Florida Today.
Okay, so that's some crucial details.
Yeah,
we need
that
to,
helps a lot.
Properly
That
imagine how this works. Okay.
This is NBC News.
So NBC did a terrible job on writing about this.
Good job, NBC.
Who's the writer? I want to make his... Alex Johnson. You know what, Alex Johnson? You need to write news better. That's his fault, actually.
It is.
That is Alex Johnson's fault from NBC News.
Get some more better detailed words.
You need to learn how to detail your words so that people understand your articles. We're giving you pointers here. You can be a better employee at NBC if you just learn how to write better.
Okay, anyway.
That officer looks so fucking confused.
He does in this picture that I
sure
found.
they are.
I like how this one looks like he's writing a ticket. Anyway.
Only in Florida can a dry man drown.
Wow. Wow.
I went there.
Somebody in chat says blame the editor, not the writer. I kind of agree with that.
I blame both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got past both of them, so
Yeah, I blame both.
Yeah. All right, you want to go on a
Well,
quick
maybe
break?
the editor didn't have anything to edit because the writer was just so terrible.
Could be that.
Yeah.
You want to go on a quick break and turn on the air conditioner?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, you guys are listening to FurCast.
And CJ, did CJ go to home and fall asleep?
Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, you guys are listening to FurCast live on XPN. We'll be back after a quick break. Welcome back to FurCast.
Cat likes.
The cat is nuzzling the tripod for the camera.
Loves doing that.
Yeah.
Well, cats cannot create, only destroy.
Yeah, they can only destroy.
Cats don't love.
Welcome back.
Just wants to love the tripod. And knock it over and destroy your camera.
It was just funny because I was looking over there to see if any graphics were up, and I just see the camera go, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, keep it like
That's
occupied.
the cat. So how's your computer running, Pharaoh?
Great on Linux.
I do love that. That is, your machine is just fine, just running off a fucking USB stick, just at the last minute. I'm definitely keeping that USB. That's a great idea. Last minute, if something goes wrong with somebody's OS or something, just boot them off that.
And of course, now it's like my wire's more interesting.
I just want to point out, Fair, that all of this is running in RAM without a video driver.
Your cat is weird. It really likes wires, apparently.
Yeah.
It's all on my computer wire now.
Dude, it's funny. So you guys see these microphone cables right here? Like if I do this camera here, you guys see these microphone? Every time I coil these cables up, you can actually feel tooth marks on the cables for when a dog chewed them. And I very carefully under these cables when I coil them up, and they still work. Like 5 years later, they still work, which is good because I don't feel like buying new cables.
Yeah, you're okay. Yeah.
Karanos wants to know what I booted him into. It's just a Ubuntu Live ISO. I don't know what version it is, but it's Unity. But he's I don't even know what version it is. But oh well, it works. It runs Firefox. You could read news articles. Is the cat nuzzling the tripod?
It is all over the tripod, and I can't seem to
It's licking the
distract it.
tripod. It's chewing on the tripod. It is a cat.
All over that tripod.
Yeah. What are you doing, cat?
But no, it's my one true love. Let me. No, I'm not gonna be on camera.
Oh, now it's rubbing spots. It's spots. You can't do that, cat. Get out of here.
But it likes it. It likes spots.
That's a thing.
I don't know if that's better, but.
Cats nuzzle the real spots.
Yeah. Yeah, Spots comes over and the cat just leaves.
I don't like you. You're not stiff and hard that I can just rub against.
You know what we've got to do though? I want to film something where it's cardboard spots, and then all of a sudden somebody comes up behind and just punches down cardboard spots, and it's the real spots. Can you just imagine that?
Hope. We have real spots.
Cardboard spots just goes, and it's just the real spots behind.
Wait, can you mute the mics for a second?
What? All right. Hold on. Let me just
Do.
Hold on. I have the perfect music for it in just a second. Just trying to find it. Fuck. Where is it? I need to clear out this list.
You're ruining my 2-second moment here.
Okay. All right. Here we go. That's a good point.
Okay.
I agree with that. Yeah,
That's very
it's
well.
good.
It's very well done.
Very good.
Very well done.
So, moving on. What do you guys want to do?
You know there's goat yoga?
What?
It's pretty intense.
There's yoga, and then they just add a bunch of goats to it. So then when you bend over and like do a yoga pose, the goats step on your back.
What is the benefit of that?
Goat yoga.
That doesn't answer the question.
Goat yoga.
That doesn't answer the question. Why?
Yoga
why
goat.
Why is the yoga
Goats
goat
are yogas.
trampling on
Goat
your back
yoga.
with really hard
Yoga.
poops that probably hurt and probably stab you?
Back massage.
And it probably poops on you.
Probably. but that's the benefits of goat yoga.
Goats don't give a fuck. You ever watch them in petting zoos? They don't give a fuck.
Just raise tail and shoot out the pellets. But that's the goat yoga. That's the downfalls of goat yoga.
Is the goddamn why?
Oh, I thought you were looking at a video of goat yoga.
No, no.
I'm so upset. I was so excited because I looked up and I thought you were looking up goat yoga as just a video of it.
Yeah, I thought so too.
You disappoint me. I was ready for you to look up goat yoga.
Just why? I can't see the benefit of that. Other than weird people with goat fetishes, but
Doesn't have to be a fetish. Maybe just like goats walking on you. It's cheaper than having someone else massage your back.
Go be a farmer.
You don't need to. You have goat yoga for that.
It's probably cheaper if you're a farmer.
I have one email that I found, but it's just a shout out email.
Please look up goat yoga on YouTube.
Jesus Christ.
It exists. It is there and it is ready for us.
I didn't doubt that it existed, Vero.
This is a tribute to Fizz. That he can open up goat yoga and make more money for his goats.
Mm-hmm.
You don't agree with it? I agree. Fizz, I'm looking out for you because we can make a great business.
What am I looking for here?
That's it right there. That's it. That's
to find new ways to exercise and stay in shape. A farm in New Hampshire is offering a very different experience. Yoga with goats. It's catching on, and the farm owner says they are scrambling to try to keep up with this viral sensation.
Yeah.
If heaven were a place on earth, it might look a little like Jeunesse Farm in Nottingham, New Hampshire, where the welcoming committee consists of a friendly turkey named Cricket, and where goats and yogis coexist in perfect
So literally it's just people doing yoga and they just release goats in the room. That's what you're telling me this is.
Yoga with goats.
Baby goats. Those are
baby goats. Or pygmy goats.
Yeah, that's true.
Look how the goats are just flipping shit.
The goats are like, what the fuck is this?
That dude is like, what the fuck is this?
It was nothing like this.
If you have a goat on your back, you can stay right in tabletop.
It's gone viral.
Farm owner Peter Corriveau says they just started classes a week ago. Now they're booked till June.
You know, who doesn't love baby goats? There's nothing cuter than a baby goat. Just something about them, their nature.
It's a simple idea, really. Goats and people doing yoga together. It's actually hard to tell who's enjoying it more. Instructor Janine Bebo says it's not just the legs and the abs getting a workout.
I left class last week and my face was sore from smiling so much.
These yogis agree.
You can't help but laugh. You can't help it. The laughing and the smiling just comes along with it.
You could also just hang out with goats.
Practice than the
But
downward
people
facing
don't have a chance
goat.
to hang out with
The
goats.
back massages.
Well, yeah, but
and
what I mean is like,
they're an
I don't understand the yoga component.
Definitely recommend this, and I can't wait to come back.
Because it makes it feel like you're exercising.
Now the news anchors have to give their 2 cents. Here we go. Wait, here we go.
I was laughing in the corner. I mean, just to like stay, you know, in your meditation.
Didn't quite have your chance to get the goats jump on you.
Yeah, no, they definitely
Thanks
had
for
their
watching
work cut
Fox
out for
23.
them
Goats are
trying
almost as fun as the forecast we have for this week.
But they've only been doing this.
Terrible news today, though.
Morning news.
So much feedback on
They're actually not that bad, but I'm just...
loving it.
This goes on for like another...
And I guess what you were seeing is that people, when you go down into those poses, the baby goats naturally want to jump up.
They just jump right up on people, and they just, I mean, they just.
They're just goats.
You are interested in this.
But
You'll have to head to their
goats,
website.
and they're just so freaking cute because baby animals are so much better than our own children.
Yes.
For some weird ass reason.
Yes.
Why are we more attracted to baby animals of other
Because
species?
human children are disgusting and terrifying. And they're not cute. They are no way cute.
No, yeah, they really aren't. Because they're just kind of like and you know, all that crap just kind of makes it worse. Thanks, horror. Thanks, horror, for using small children and exploding and stuff.
Thanks, horror, for using small children exploding.
I like how somebody in chat says, so are they kids or are they pygmy goats? I don't know.
They said baby goats, so I'm assuming they're kids.
So even though this isn't, I could throw this in the roundup later, but I just want to shout out something really fast. I just want to shout out. Let me just find it really quick. Gotta wait for YouTube to load. Here we go. And
show notifications.
I think, oh, whatever. Let me see if I can find it. No shit, I can't find it. Give me a minute to. Oh, I typed it wrong. Oops.
Goattopia.
Yeah. Got it. Found it. Shout out to FizzOtter's YouTube channel. Let's find slow-mo pygmy goats. So you guys know Freeze Frame? Freeze Frame, who's going to be on staff at AC with us. They posted this to the YouTube channel. It's basically them running around with an FS-700 in high-speed mode filming goats. So, yeah. There's a Nightclaw running there. Oh, that's the other thing about goats. If you run, they run with you.
I want to go to Fizz's house now.
Dude, basically, whenever I visit Fizz, that's all we do is just play with their goats.
I love it in slow motion. The music track for this is...
Do you know what this is?
No.
This is the soundtrack to Little Big Planet. It fits so well.
So do like pygmy goats just not get horns, or?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. Shout out to Goatopia. You guys can search Goatopia and subscribe to their YouTube channel. It's tons of videos of Fizz's goats. And if you're going to Anthrocon and you see the giant laser projectors, that is, those laser projectors are made by the same guy. Small world. Anyway, you guys are listening to FurCast, and we don't know what the hell we're doing.
Goats.
Goats, I guess, yeah.
This is the goat hour.
Apparently.
They just let them roam free and then just watch them like do stupid shit.
Basically.
The same thing with puppies.
There's Fizz.
Get it out of my face.
There you go. Yeah. Shout out to Fizz and them and their YouTube channel.
There's goats eating waffles.
Can we stop watching goats?
Yeah, we should probably stop watching goats.
Goats. Goats. Goats. Come on.
How many goats does he have now?
3 or 4 now.
I like the journey of this waffle.
Left more if they ate the plate instead of the waffle.
They're like so excited. I love their little...
There's a lot more than 4 goats here.
Yeah.
That's 5.
We do kind of make fun of them for being having a lot of goats. So there you go. Moving on.
Goat waffle.
I know.
Goat yoga to goat waffles.
The goats. Freaking goats.
All right, well, I have one email that I could read, but it's basically just a shout-out email. It's up to you guys what you might think. I mean, we could do it, but...
Sure.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Where has all the good mail gone, and where are all the fans?
Where's the streetwise fursuits to fight the rising spam? Isn't there a white knight upon a centaur steed? Late at night I toss and I turn and I dream of what I read.
Good stuff.
You know, I feel like it'd be cooler if you had goats in your house. Like, instead of cats, goats.
Why don't you get goats in your house?
I'd go buy goats for my house.
The good thing for that goats are good for is
Her dogs are already like goats.
Yeah, they pretty much they eat the grass.
Are they really?
They eat grass. They climb up and sit on the top of the couch.
Yeah, they'll sit on top of you, just like in goat yoga. You want dog yoga? My dogs will do it.
Dog yoga. Doga.
Dear FurCast, I just wanted to say thanks for your service to the furry fandom. That's a little terrifying. I would
Service.
I don't think
We
we're
provide a
servicing
service?
No, we're not providing a service.
We're
just
serviceable.
We are barks on the internet. That is all the show is. We're not. I mean, thank you for. Thank you. It's very nice of you to say, but
we're serviceable.
But thank you for providing a service for the furry fandom and for providing countless hours of entertainment. You have made me laugh when times were down, and I'm sure you have done the same for many people who never say it. Thanks to Paradox for your attention to production quality. It's amazing. Oh, thank you. Thanks to CJ.
Was he still driving to the show?
For being a great co-host and bringing your cute energy and funny comments to the show.
Is he lost? Is
Also,
CJ
thanks
lost?
to Pharaoh for being a fabulous blue fox. I had the pleasure of meeting you, Pharaoh, at AC, and you are an amazingly nice guy and full of grace and charm. I have been a fan of the show since 2012, and I really appreciate what you guys do. Thanks, Hammerwolf. And that's it. It's just a nice email. That's all it is. That's super awesome. Thank you, Hammerwolf, for sending a nice email.
I got one. There.
Go ahead.
Oops. Bork. Hello, I am a Shiba Inu / Japanese dragon hybrid that loves this podcast. You guys are like me and my 2 other friends who just sit and laugh about random and stupid shit. I do have a question for you guys. What inspired you to start FurCast? I am very curious to see how this awesome show became to be. Hope you will be well with you guys in the new house. Many hugs and borks your way. Love, Umi. P.S. Pharaoh, I support you and your blueness. We blue buddies gotta stick together. P.P.S. CJ. There's a dog somewhere around here, right? Keep the pink curl going. P.P.S. P.P.P.S. Paradox. I need to try Tim Tams. They sound amazing.
They are amazing.
Nope, try Stroop Waffles. Stroop Waffles are better.
See, there's at least a question there. How did you guys start FurCast?
How did we start FurCast?
How did we continue FurCast is the better question.
Thank you. That's a much better question. Why the hell are we still here? That's a better question.
Because we haven't stopped.
270 episodes of this train wreck.
We might be in the new studio by the 300th episode.
We might be. That'd be that'd be pretty sweet. How do we start? Basically, I was already doing other podcasts, like FNT, and we were kind of like, hey, since we're furries, we should probably do a furry podcast. So I was hanging out with a local fur who is, didn't mean to ring the bell there, sorry, who is in the, Pharaoh's doing it now, but who was in my high school at the time, because I was like 15, I think, when I first started FurCast. So I already had the studio, because I was doing another show.
You promoted me to host.
I remember when we promoted you to like producer or whatever it was. So
Co-producer.
So the way Pharaoh got on the show was I was originally just doing the show with
Hi, I like your show. Can I be on it?
With B, basically. With I was doing the show with B, who is Maddox at the time, and so we were doing the show. And I had only known Pharaoh through AOL Instant Messenger because we chatted a little bit because I met Pharaoh on IFPL. Which was the Internet Furry Proximity Locator.
Still exists.
Yeah, it still exists. And basically, Pharaoh and I would just kind of chat on and off, but we didn't really share too much in common. Mainly philosophy. You and me used to talk about philosophy a lot, like how there didn't necessarily have to be a purpose in life. And I remember linking you Absurdism and the Wikipedia article for Absurdism and stuff. But anyway, so I set my status to away, and it said, like, be back later doing the show, link to the show in AOL Instant Messenger. Pharaoh clicked it and went, oh, cool, can I be on your show? And I was like, sure, we've been meaning to hang out. And so you showed up. I was like episode 4 or 5 or something like that.
Who runs the Internet Furry Proximity Locator? Because they've updated.
They did?
It now has Canada, England, and New Australia.
I don't know if that's necessarily new. But
version 1.4b.
Nice. So let's see, furcast.fm/episodes/FC1. FC-1. Let's see. Nope, that's Paradoxin B. Let's see, let's skip to episode 3. No. Let's see, 4. Oh, God, these are horrible memories. Episode 5. No. I said 6. It's got to be on here somewhere. Oh, there it is, Pharaoh. Those damn straight fags liking people of the opposite sex. What sick minds. They should all go to hell. Straight marriage? Seriously, what's next? Marrying other animals? Some people need to do it. Wow.
Yeah, apparently does not like plastic bottle.
Doesn't?
Nope. Got her away from the camera for a bit.
Yeah. What was it? Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna do something terrifying here. Do not try this at home. I am playing an old FurCast episode. Do not try this at home.
Will it blow up the internet?
Oh, this is when we were playing music for. Oh, CJ just arrived. Never mind. We don't have to do that. Good. How's it going, CJ?
Hey. Don't need memories.
Excuse me. Alright. Oh god, I'm falling. Oh no. Okay, I'm back. I'm not really falling.
Good, good.
Yeah.
How's it going? How'd you get here? You're
I
a dog and you can't actually drive, so.
Yeah, I ran.
You ran?
Yeah, I pretended I was chasing the ball the whole time.
You pretended you were chasing.
So, I just ran about, just 30 miles, no big deal.
Right.
How's your day going? This beautiful Saturday.
Yeah, it was okay. Hey guys, welcome to FurCast, episode 270. I'm your host, CJ the Husky, and
were you listening on the way here?
No.
Okay.
I thought about it,
yeah.
But then I was like, that's probably not a good idea.
Why do you smell like cars?
Because I've had a fuck of a day with cars.
So explain your day. Explain your.
I don't want to.
You sure?
No, I'll explain it.
Okay.
So let's bring it down a little here. I feel like I'm at like an 11.
Take a deep breath.
It's gonna take a second.
Think of those tennis balls.
Yeah, I just need to think of all the balls. So let's start with last night. I went to bed at 5 a.m. Like the sun was rising, and I was just going to bed. Okay.
Right.
So 9 o'clock a.m. Mother knocks on my door. Chris, your stepfather cannot get your truck in reverse. It's in the middle of the street. You have to go move it. Okay. Weird. But I knew he was pulling the trailer out, which needs the whole driveway clear. So I'm like, okay, I expected him to move it.
Right.
Can't get in reverse. I'm pretty sure I just reversed yesterday up the driveway. So weird. All right. So I wake up, groggy as hell, go into my truck, goes in reverse just fine. But the front brake caliper is seized up, so it won't move easily. So I parked back in the driveway, and I said, fuck this. I'll take care of it later. So I go back to bed. Wake up at 1:30. Okay, now I should probably take care of my brake caliper. But wait a sec. I can't drive it to my shop because my shop is 27 minutes away. And with a seized brake caliper and my truck won't go over 25 miles an hour and it's all throughway the whole way there, well, that usually doesn't work out too well. So I'm thinking to myself, what do I do? So I'm like, well, let me see if anyone's available. Oh wait, my mom, my stepdad, my brother, and my father are all out doing things, and I'm alone. And I'm like, well, this blows. So I drive the truck to my dad's house. By the time I get there, the front left wheel, which is where the brake is seized up, is smoking. Just no big deal. Brake smell, that good, nice, crisp smell on a nice Saturday.
Fire.
Yeah, it was good.
It's good.
So I take my dad's sports car to my shop. But as soon as I get in the sports car, the battery's dead. Oh, fucking boy. Luckily, I go in my dad's basement. I find a jump box. I jump the car. It starts. Okay. Go to the store, get the parts, go to my shop, pick up my bus and trailer, put my dad's sports car on my trailer, bring it back to my dad's house, which, by the way, between, like I said, the shop and my house, or my neighborhood rather, is like 27, 30 minutes. So that's already like an hour of driving I've just killed, no big deal. So I take my dad's sports car off my trailer, put it in his garage, close the garage, put my truck with the fucked up brake on my trailer, and now where am I going? Back out a half hour to my shop. Okay, cool. So let's do that.
So you went to the shop.
I went to the shop.
So you went to the shop in your dad's car.
Correct.
Put it on the trailer.
Correct.
Pulled the trailer over to where your house is.
Correct.
Dropped your dad's car off. Put
Correct.
your bad car on the trailer. Drove back to the shop.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And now we're to the point where now I have to swap, fucking move all the cars around to get my truck in the shop so I can actually work on it. So then I work on it, and then a brake line that was really rusty just was like kinked, which wasn't the problem, but it was not, good. So I was like, well, I guess now I'm remaking a brake line. So I remade the brake line. I swapped the caliper out, I put new brake pads in, did a little maintenance here and there just to make sure that everything was going to be good. And then I'm sitting there by myself thinking, well, I need to bleed the brakes. Well, you need 2 people to bleed the brakes. Yeah. So I ended up using a broomstick and my seat recline function.
I was gonna say there's always that trick of like.
So I just jammed it against the brake pedal, just gave it a few pumps, jammed it, let the fucking So that was fun, and then I was just so exhausted. So I was just kind of like in one of those moods where you're just sitting there looking at the thing you just worked on, and you just think like,
what the fuck?
I'm gonna blow this up.
Yeah, and I'm just like,
hate this.
I'm like, well, fuck
Set you on
this.
fire.
Mind you, it was hot. It was there were no clouds in the sky, so it was sunny. And my work clothes are jeans and a t-shirt, which are soaked in fucking grease. So I'm dying, like literally pouring out sweat. And then it was like, I don't know, whenever I messaged you saying like I might show up, was it like 7:30 or somewhere around there, 7:40, a little later. So then I had to drive from my shop back home, which, hey, done that drive a couple times today. Another half hour. And then I had to take a shower because I was about the color of this table. And then I decided to leave my house. I had to pack my laptop and find some clothes. I didn't want to come here naked, although I don't think anybody would really complain. Maybe you, but
you can touch my leg if you'd like.
Is it smooth? Is it smooth?
Yes.
I'm asking her for confirmation.
Yes, it is.
Oh man, we're gonna have leg times later.
Leg times.
Leg times. Leg times.
Touch it.
I'll touch it later. And now I'm here. And now this is FurCast episode 270.
Maybe I won't let you touch it later.
I'm gonna touch it right now. Oh, I just want to rub my face on that. in a very non-homoerotic way.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I just updated my IFPL.
You did?
See, all of this was worth it.
You know what? Touching Pharaoh's leg made my whole day from 1:30 this afternoon when I woke up, just all worth it. Pharaoh, you have magical legs.
Yeah.
That's right.
So, hey guys, how's it going? By the way, it's hot in this room.
Yeah.
It's quite hot. Do you want to do a fire again? I was thinking about that in the way
That would be awesome. I would totally be up for that.
I really want s'mores, though. I almost stopped at Tops. Because I was like, well...
BJ's s'mores kit.
S'mores kit.
Yep.
Why?
It's beautiful.
Oh, dude, so
it has like packaging underneath, so like...
CJ, you missed it. So his computer is running so bad, like to the point where like you couldn't right-click. So I grabbed a USB stick that had Linux on it and booted it, and his entire OS is just running in RAM right now. He's using a demo OS, like, and it's running perfect.
But the fact that it is fucking up just makes me
it's
so
blue.
happy.
Yeah, it makes me happy. Yeah.
See, all this was worth it.
If you didn't buy a fucking blue computer, you'd be quite all right, Pharaoh. But you fucked up, kid.
Yeah.
You poor thing.
It is really hot in here.
I feel like there's 3 furries in West Seneca.
Yeah.
Apparently.
I'm gonna update my IFPL.
Rotten, Arkeson, and then Just Dan.
Wait, is it just Dan?
Just Dan.
So it's Justin.
No, it's just space Dan.
Yeah, but it's probably Justin. Just Dan. Justin.
No, I think it's just Dan.
I don't know. I don't think it's just Dan. It's probably Justin. It could be somebody else.
If
it's not
Chunky 720.
What if it's not just Dan? What if he's with somebody? It's not just Dan anymore. It's just Dan with people.
Well, 8 years ago it was just Dan. Mine wasn't updated in 6.5 years.
I really hope hasn't been alone for 8 years.
Mine's actually completely up to date. It has my Telegram, my website, my email address.
What are we talking about?
My IFPL, Internet Furry Proximity Locator. I've got my Jabber, my Skype, my AIM. I've got a decent description that's recently up to date. It says my messenger is AOL Instant Messenger, which is the most recent one you can. And it's completely up to date. I mean, I can like save it again, but yeah, it's like...
If you save it again, then it updates your...
That's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so it updates my status. Let's see.
I have a question.
What?
Where are we in the show? Like, did we already end?
We sort of read like one email.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 2, but yeah.
What's my Telegram?
We're answering the question.
You don't know your own Telegram fucking handle.
I think it's at Pharaoh.
No, I don't. I think it's Pharaoh Fox.
Is it?
I don't know.
I think it's just Pharaoh.
It's at Pharaoh.
Woo!
I still hate him.
So do I. I don't know why I know that. Actually, you know why I know that? Because we tag him so much in the fucking chat, and he never responds. That's why I know that.
It gives you an internal server error, but then it actually updates. So I don't understand.
Yeah, it did just give me an internal server error. But yeah, it's up to date. There it goes. Yep. Mine's completely up to date. My IFPL. Let's see. Is this a URL that I can give out?
Paradox, I'm disappointed in you.
What? Why are you disappointed?
I love when you update it, it gives you there's a server error, but it actually does update. I just put a Telegram in there.
Yeah. Mine's up to date now. I
still remember my password for it too.
I don't have one. I should probably make one just for like shits and
Just for shits? Well, there's also Furry Map.
Can I be like just Chris?
Are you on Furry Map?
No.
Just Chris.
Just Hooker.
Just Hooker.
No, that wouldn't be good.
It's really hot in this room.
It is really hot. Yeah.
Sorry, it's because I walked in.
Now there's 4 people.
CJ.
Right, yeah. Well, that's why it's hotter. Cause I'm not saying I'm hot. I'm saying it's hotter because I walked in.
You put it over that limit.
I did, yeah. I fucked it up.
You broke the heat threshold here.
Yeah, like let's add it to the list of other things I've broken today.
Yeah. So, all right. You guys want to call it a night?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a really long show.
Even better.
Wait, let me set up.
Oh my god.
You should make an internet for the proximitylocator.com profile. I don't even think it's .com.
If you even can, watch, you can't even make a new account.
Can we like be friends? Yeah, that'd be funny.
No, there is nothing you can do besides see the last time someone else updated one of their profiles. But it's great for just seeing who's in the area.
Okay.
I have been your host, Paradox the Red Wolf.
I've been just Pharaoh.
And just CJ.
I'm your guest, Stikasuri.
Just Stikasuri.
Who are you?
Just Stikasuri, yeah.
What?
Who are you?
I don't know. I just walked in your house
Just
at random.
CJ,
I'm
don't
just
you know?
CJ.
So, guys, we have a show next week, but then the week after that is Anthrocon.
Lies. The week after that is a 2-day drift event at Poconos.
It's also Anthrocon.
But it's also a 2-day drift event at Poconos.
Moving on. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. For those of you who are still tuned in live, stay tuned for the post show. And I think that's pretty much it.
TBH, there's actually a lot of furries going to that drift event too.
I'm sure there are.
Hey everyone, I'm KO. KO.
Wait, what's this? What's the website?
Just Google search IFPL.
Okay.
I found KO's.
We'll see you guys next week.
I didn't know he had a last name.
This is the Zana Broadcasting Network.